We are the keepers of the flame, the sacred order. Let the ceremony begin. And today, faithful acolytes, we take a look at this. And what this is from Silk City, it is the Aztek attack. We've got Carpe Verde, Beware the Green, and so we got chicks with laser guns fighting aliens. And it looks like there's a Aztec temple in the background there. We have a, looks like a jalapeno in the light. Really interesting graphic here. Very cool. But that's the only label we have. So I can't tell you what the ingredients are per se. So what we're going to try to do is we are going to try to sample it out and see if we can figure something out here. I do know a few of them. I do know a few of the ingredients in here because I was able to discover that. Yeah, I don't like what's going on with this cap here. I was able to discover the peppers. There's supposed to be 4 peppers in here. So those are... yeah, that's better. Those are jalapeno, of course, habanero, cherry, and serrano. And so those are what's in there. I don't think there is tomatillo in here. It's very, 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 very loose. So pretty sure there's vinegar in here as well. Maybe water also. The garlic is also listed on the website, and then there's probably salt. But let's see if we can detect anything else other than jalapeno, habanero, cherry, serrano, garlic, vinegar, and salt. We'll see if we can detect anything else in there, if there is anything. And there might not be. I mean, maybe water, but maybe not water also. All right, so there we can see it. See the pretty, it's a sort of almost a light split green soup sort of color. I don't keep a lot of verde sauces around. I'm not a big fan of green sauces. But I can appreciate a good sauce when I come across one, for sure. And you know, I mean, it's when I get one of these, it's fun because I get to branch out a little bit and start eating foods that would go with a green sauce, or I just use them in foods I may normally have, I guess more the case. But all right, let's just see what else we can detect here. Very fresh. Throw a undercurrent of garlic there. I wouldn't say one pepper is more distinctive than another, though. Heat-wise, it's a bit on the light side. Only habanero is probably going to have any heat, and I don't think green ones are the hotter version of those. It's a very light, sort of light, lively flavor. What am I chewing on here? It's a very light, lively sort of flavoring to it. It doesn't seem particularly deep, though. It's kind of like you get the hit, and then as soon as you swallow it, it's gone. So I don't think there's beyond peppers. I don't think there's other stuff in here. Peppers and the other things I mentioned. It's almost it's very subtle, a bit muted almost. It's kind of interesting for a green sauce. This is very liquidy for a green sauce, though. Usually the green sauces I see have a bit more body to them, and I assuming it's for that reason. I don't actually know. All right, so we got some Del Taco here. And I know that Del Taco shows up a fair amount on this channel, but I think it's a good base for a lot of the Mexican style sauces. I mean, it's certainly, I don't have that to the exclusion of other things, but it does show up a fair amount. But I mean, I like Del Taco. So this is a green bean burrito. We'll get into that momentarily. But they have changed right now. They have changed over the beer that's used to make, and I don't know how long this is going to go. I think normally their fish tacos are battered in Sam Adams, I want to say. For at least for the moment, as I film this, they are instead, oh, you sons of bitches. They are instead battered with Stone's Buena Veza beer, and it's got a little bit of salt, a little bit of lime in it, and these bastards put pico on this, which they weren't supposed to do. Okay, so that isn't going to work. We got to get rid of it. We got to chuck all this shit. I'm not pleased with... So that's one of the downsides of every drive-thru, not just Del Taco. I'm going to pick on them because they obviously fucked this one up. But every drive-thru, you know, the drive-thru struggle. Oh, they did a... Usually, I thought the last time I got fish tacos, they came in double tortillas, but man, I'm just I'm just taking a beating all around today. Just spilled most of that crap on the table, so I guess I'll clean that up. This is the content you came here for. Watching some old tetchy dude clean the shit off of his table because a fast food restaurant didn't complete the order correctly. Yeehaw. Okay. Well, that is a pity. I have tried this on other stuff as well. The flavor has gotten lost, though, on some of the other stuff. So maybe if I don't have anything other than just the fish, it'll read. We'll see. I do like the flavor that's here, though. It's a quite good flavor to this. So I really think that the writiness is working against it here. The fish is kind of overpowering it, and I wasn't shy when I added that. That's the problem with runny sauces too. If you dump a bunch on there, it's like adding water or something. Well, you guys, you shit this one up too. Good job, Del Taco. Oh, and I didn't get limes. I mean, I wouldn't have used them anyway, but this is supposed to come with limes. Boy, I guess I got spoiled. Usually Del Taco is a lot more consistent than this. I don't know if their pico's any good, obviously, because I can't eat it. Or anything else with onions in it. Alright. Which, in the case of this, if I can't find the information on the label or online, then I have to usually send a message to the companies and say, hey, is this safe for me or not? To that point, I will say, credit to Jeff over there. He's usually super responsive over at Silk City. In addition to making some really wonderful sauces. This would actually probably be pretty good as a reduction. It is so weird. We get a momentary flash of flavor and then it's gone. Wow. Bad job, Del Taco. Shit the bed on that one. Okay, well, let's make sure that we don't have problems with this green bean burrito too while we're at it. Now this might help because their green sauce has got a lot of, the Anaheims in it. Alright. They got a little light on the sauce, it looks like, but that's alright. This is going to be an unholy mess, I'm afraid. But, oh well. Oh well, what the hell, right? It's very nice in combination with the Del Taco green sauce. Where it's adding a little bit of heat. There's not a lot of heat to be had here, to be honest, but a little bit of heat. It's joining in with that flavor though. I had a really nice green aspect to it. This is working way better than the and I could see this actually working really well with the tomatillo sauce. I almost got a carnitas burrito with a tomatillo sauce. One of the other things I like, and I've said this in other videos also, is I like viewers to be able to just recreate this themselves. And Del Taco is generally going to be more accessible to more people than, just like a local Mexican restaurant. Also, all tomatillo sauces are not created equal. So, I mean, I do go to local places a fair amount on channel as well, but if you have a Del Taco, they'll have green bean burritos. They'll have the same sauce that I'm having here. So if you're interested, you can experience this mess for yourself. But I can't imagine why anyone wouldn't ever want to. Sometimes with sauces, it takes me a while to get it. This one, I got almost right away. This has been open 2 days, and you can see here. It's over half gone at this point. But part of the reason is because you have to, or at least I have to use so much. Try to get density of flavor. I don't know what these stringed bits are in there. Stems or something maybe. I don't like it though. Well, what can we say about this? Flavor-wise, it's quite good. I like it a lot. I think the flavor of the peppers comes in combination really well if you add to another pepper sauce like that green sauce from Del Taco. It is quite good. It blends in very well. It adds to it. You get a sort of cumulative effect to it. Fantastic. I like this. Pretty much all of his sauces have really cool artwork, so this one's no exception. For me, this sauce, to be honest, is just a little bit ruined by this. It is just way too runny. If this was like a medium thick sauce, this would be way better off. You'd have more density of flavor. It just would be a better overall sauce, I guess. Flavor-wise, is quite good, but the runniness, I think, is kind of affecting the heat as well. I think probably you'd have it reading a little bit hotter if there was less liquid in there. I mean, it's not super vinegary. There is a real light astringency to it. It seems to me that it's probably really light vinegar, so I think this is probably a combination of vinegar and water. It could be like a citric acid also, although I'm really not getting a lot of citrus out of this. And I think that's been the case with some of the other sauces from Silk City as well. Consistency could be a bit of a challenge. Like if you look through, there's a number of Silk City sauces I've done. If you click on the written review for this, the link is in the description below, you can go to the table of contents on the blog and look through every single Silk City sauce I've done. And there are some that are just super watery. And the other ones I thought they worked against it as well. Flavor is good though. I do like the flavor of this quite a bit. And I think this could be something that, had it been thicker, like I said, it would just be a lot overall better. But I think you could probably, maybe do a reduction with it, maybe add it to some other green sauces. Not strong flavored ones though, because the one thing with this is the flavoring gets lost really, really easily, which is unfortunate because even though the flavor is a bit on the slight side, a bit on the subtle side, what's there is quite good. So yeah, this is, I gotta be honest, this is one of those rare sauces that I think from Silk City that I think is a bit more of a miss for me. Certainly I love a lot of their sauces. I can't say this is one of them. It's just challenging to use, I guess, in this form. And I guess I'll leave it at that. But flavor-wise, quite good. Heat-wise, quite low. And just texture, runniness-wise, it's more of a struggle than I wish it was. So I guess we'll leave it there. But there it is, the Silk City Aztek Attack Hot Sauce. Now go forth in peace to serve the flame.